Hello everybody! This is our second vlog post. As you noticed, we didn't edit our first one, so we're hoping our second one is going to be better.
But it's again 1 o'clock in the morning. The last one was done at 2.
So we're improving.
Yeah, the bar is low.
Yeah, so we're in Athens right now, staying with our wonderful host, Bill. Hey Bill, say hello.
Hi.
Bill is an excellent host and a more excellent cook. He's cooked us most of our meals so far, and they've been so good. So we're gonna continue on with our story from last time.
Yeah, picking up 36 hours ago.
So
shortly after our last post, we realized that Erin has a bit of trouble with time change.
Yeah.
And thought that we'd be arriving in Greece on Sunday. When really...
7 a.m. on Sunday when we left on 2 p.m. from Canada. I thought there was some crazy backwards time change. There isn't. So Bill was supposed to pick us up, and we just weren't there on Sunday. So we get to the airport after realizing this, after freaking out for like 3 hours.
Because we didn't sleep at all.
Yeah, exactly.
Not a wink on the
Not a bit. And then we had to assemble our bikes because we're like, well, we might as well assemble our bikes if we can't get a hold.
Right at the baggage claim.
Right at the baggage claim.
That's a good place to do it.
Yeah. So we're like trying to get pedals on. It took us like an hour and a half. It was so surprisingly hard to assemble a bike when you don't know anything. You're like Googling YouTube videos like, oh God.
Yeah.
So then we get our bikes together, finally. We load them up. We're like repacking in the baggage claim, load our bikes up. And then we're trying to call Bill. I was like, oh God, this number doesn't exist. What is this? And then I was like, calling, he's like, Erin, why are you dialing the area code? Obviously the number doesn't exist. And we finally got a hold of him and then trained over and he picked us up right away, which is awesome. Yeah, it's like, was literally like, shining. Yeah, and so then he picked us up right away and then just like right away took us on this like crazy tour of Athens.
Yeah, it was awesome. Got to see the Acropolis.
Some ancient Roman temples.
Yeah, what were they, Bill?
What were they?
Which ones? Sorry.
The Roman temples.
In the center.
Yeah. Okay. What are they called?
The gardens.
The ancient Greek marketplace and the Roman marketplace.
Oh, the Roman marketplace. Okay. So we got to see the Roman marketplace. We walked around. We ate some excellent food, and then we finished up, and then that night we went out for traditional Greek food.
Yeah, moussaka and, well, you had pasta because moussaka has a ton of meat.
And then we went out after that
and tried to dance to Greek music, which
is just to do like a visual of like how you're like how they hold your hands, like they go like just like this, and the women are supposed to like be seductive, but I was just like like an idiot. Like the guys were like, what do I do with this?
We tried to bust out our Guelph moves.
Yeah.
It didn't go over
no, it didn't go over well at all. Like Colleen like hit some guy with her like arms, and she was trying to do some floppy move. Just so stupid. And then, so then we got home outrageously late and woke up today and went to the beach. That's why we're so tan looking. And then oh, but yeah, because Bill, everything is a surprise. We're like, okay, what are we doing? Where are we going? He's like, surprise! It's gonna be awesome. But you're gonna have to wait and see.
Yeah. So as we were flying over into Athens here, there, so we can watch Bill laugh at us as we tell this story. So we're flying into Greece, and from a cyclist perspective, you're looking at all these mountains and thinking how awesome it is.
Okay, yeah, but also like we didn't know there were mountains in Greece. That's a real thing.
Well, we knew there were mountains, but not this many and not this large.
Yes.
So we're flying into Greece, see this mountain, and we laugh about how we'll never have to bike over it.
Surprise!
Until Bill decides we're gonna bike up the mountain.
It was like, oh, we're just gonna bike up the mountain. It'll be a casual bike ride.
Yeah. So first we had to bike through traffic. Drivers in Greece are mental.
Yeah, crazy.
Red lights mean nothing.
No, yeah, it's like
not a thing.
So we get to the bottom of the mountain, we're going up, and like it's kind of hard, whatever.
And then we get to the steepest incline I've ever seen in my life. Pedaling along. That lasts about 2 seconds. Until Bill sees how far I'm lagging behind and gets off his bike. And then I'm so disheartened by Bill getting off his crying and consider.
I didn't see that.
I was hiding.
You were hiding.
Yeah, behind my sunglasses. Considered giving up on the entire bike trip. Because all I could think about was how I was too fat to get to London.
Yeah, so I'm biking, and I see Colleen behind, and there's like that Colleen look on her face, like, and I'm like, God, Colleen's gonna give up. Colleen's gonna take her bike, she's gonna fly to London and stay there for 2 months. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I was like thinking about how I'm gonna do this bike trip by myself. I was like, okay, you could do it, Erin, you could do it. So we're like trekking up the hill, and then I get off my bike. We're rocking up, and we get to the top, and then it was like, just cool. It was fine.
It was the most beautiful lookout. Over Athens, and the sun was setting, and we climbed up a treehouse.
Yeah, and this little kid barricaded us in.
And everything was good.
Yeah, we're just looking at it, Athens, and we're like, this is so beautiful. I'm so glad we did this.
Yeah, it was good training.
Yeah. So then we like biked down, and we ended up in downtown Athens.
In the heart of Athens.
Yeah.
In this traffic again.
In this traffic, and we're just biking through traffic, like motorcycles are pulling in front of you, like people in cars are like honking, pedestrians are just walking in front.
Oh, feral dogs are chasing you. I'm at the end of the convoy. This dog starts booking it after me. There had been other dogs, but there were fences, but this one got out. And I'm like, oh God, it can smell my fear and it's going to take me out at every moment.
It looked like the littlest hobo from the TV show.
Yeah, it just ended up following us along.
It just followed us for so long. It was following us for watching us, following. And then we're like, lose the dog. And then we'd stop at a traffic light, and then the dog would appear again. How long is it following us for, you think?
Well, it was for more than 3 kilometers that he was.
It was booking it too, because we were going pretty fast.
Yeah. And it would listen to our commands to stay on the sidewalk after we figured out that we could do that.
Yeah.
And it was an English-speaking dog.
And then we get back to Bill's house, and my bike had been like rattling for some reason, and we're trying to figure out what it is, and Bill's uncle just handled the situation. Just came out and was like, boop, 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 and Bill and his uncle were just like fixing it, and I was freaking out. I'm like, oh my God, my bike's gonna be unrideable. Like, and now we're here, and it's all good, and we're taking off to Corinthos tomorrow.
Yeah, next stop Corinthos.
Yeah.
And then Patras to the ferry.
The
journey begins tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
So stay tuned for more updates.
Yeah. And say bye to Bill. He's an excellent person. And if you're ever in Greece, this guy.
Yeah, thanks again to Bill.
Okay, bye guys.
Later.